Hello and welcome to Tech Update Episode 2, brought to you by the guys from the Tech Revolutionist. I'm Yongzhen and...
Hi, I'm Zhicheng.
Alright, so the first piece of article will go to Zhicheng first. Okay.
Why are you so hyper, man? Alright. So, anyway, today is the 14th of March in Singapore. So, it's probably 14th of March somewhere tomorrow in US. But the main thing is that we all know that Samsung Galaxy 4 will be going to be launched somewhere in New York City at the Radio City Music Hall. So, it's 7 p.m., 14th March, and we have actually some pictures to show you that are leaked directly from a China site.
Ooh.
So over here we can see that it is rumored that the Galaxy S4 will make use of an 8-core processor, and that surprisingly from this picture it actually has a dual SIM capability. Let me see the photo. Okay, over here you can see that there are actually 2 SIM slots over here. They are both micro SIM slots as well as a slot for micro SD card. And the good thing is that we are looking at a 2600 mAh battery, which is probably quite big for a new smartphone because battery life was actually quite a big problem for most of the smartphones out there. Actually, based on the looks, it's pretty much very similar to the Galaxy S3. Other than that, we are having rumors that there's actually something called the eye scrolling feature, but that has been dismissed. We are not sure of more details of the Galaxy S4 device, but we are looking at the actual launch that we'll be actually looking out for that. Yeah,
Do you think it'll be stronger than the iPhone 5?
definitely lah.
8 cores.
I mean, there's even a Nokia 3310 is better than like iPhone.
Yeah, I'm
5,
sure. Yes.
Okay lah, you have a drop test and see which is better lah.
No, it's my precious.
Okay lah, probably. Yeah, back to you.
Okay, so the next article will be Facebook rolls out streamlined timeline with cleaner layout. So if you are hating timeline now, I don't know this update will make you hate it more or make you like it. Okay, so as you can see in this picture, right? So the about would be at the left instead of in a tab. Yeah, and all of your status updates, right, will be on the right this time instead. So I guess it would be a cleaner interface than the current one, where all your updates, right, are placed to the left and right, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of confusing. I
Yeah,
guess
true.
they're trying to fix the confusion between during the update. Yeah. And so the next one, right, is actually Facebook graph search. So if you don't know about this, it's actually Facebook implemented a search bar on top of our, I would say, news feed. Yeah. So what this graph search does, right, is you can actually search for friends like this. So say friends who like the Tech Revolutionist. And we can see.
Twilight Saga,
Oh.
no!
Oh,
No!
damn it.
No!
No one likes
No.
that.
No!
Oh, we're gonna have a lot of hate. Friends who like the Tech Revolutionist. Okay. So over here we can see Zhicheng beside me. He's a writer at the Tech Revolutionist. And of course me. Yeah. And you can actually search for a lot of other terms too. So we're from Ngee Ann Poly. So friends who study at Ngee Ann Polytechnic. You can see a list of them. Yeah.
Alright,
It's pretty cool, right?
okay.
Yeah. So I hand it back to you.
Yeah, I think there are many different kinds of search terms that you can actually run with this. Not just limited to like locations and what people like. So it's actually more of a, I would say AI at the back end side. So they actually find out what you are searching for from actual English text and then form it into like computer terms and let the computer understand it from the server side. So it's quite interesting
So
for
they're all
them.
keywords like that.
Probably, yeah.
Ah.
So yeah, keywords like ad. Then you are expecting a place after the word ad. So it's quite interesting after that. Yeah, and definitely there will be a lot of work done from developer side.
Okay.
Okay.
Good job, Facebook. Good job.
Yeah, but anyway, this is still in beta stage, and you can actually apply to have this application at facebook.com/graph. No, it's not. Graph search.
Yep.
Facebook.com/graph search. No. Facebook.com/about/graph search. Okay, still not. Okay,
It is.
Okay, it is.
It is. Stop trolling ourselves.
Okay. Anyway, the next news I have is that, as you all know, Twitter has been a very popular application on the iPhone and the Android. But if you if you are not sure, they are actually web apps created from the actual web Twitter web mobile edition. Yeah. So, but currently we are looking into a new Twitter official app for Windows 8. It's a lot better as compared to the web app. So you can probably see from here this video. It's much slicker, much nicer, and it encourages you to actually make use of a big screen to use Twitter. WhatsApp actually just launched on BlackBerry 10 today. Probably not the big news for the Android and iOS users, but WhatsApp is actually one of the very popular messaging apps here in Singapore, and their availability on the BlackBerry 10 probably will improve their sales for BlackBerry 10. I'm not sure, but I think we rarely see anyone using BlackBerry 10 currently in Singapore because it has been launched. It has been launched, right? 5 days ago, something like that. Yeah, 5 days ago. That's right. Is it? No, that's more than that. Last Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah, I lost track of what day is it today. But anyway, BlackBerry and WhatsApp. WhatsApp is available now on BlackBerry, and it's quite interesting. Yeah. What do you have next?
Hey, so Google is actually planning to kill passwords. Yes, in the near future, right, we might be using devices, hardware, to actually access our accounts and such, instead of using the traditional passwords. Because passwords, right, are, as you know, in a way secure and not secure at the same time. What if someone sniffed your packet or something and they actually decrypted your password? So it's not that safe for now, I guess. So by using devices, right, hardware devices, right, such as a ring, just a simple ring, you can actually access your account by maybe plugging in into the com. I don't know, like Green Lantern does it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it provides more security, and if some robbers want to get access to the account, right, I guess they will have to chop off your fingers in order to get the ring. Yes.
What can't they just pull it out?
Makes sense, right?
They can just pull the ring out, right?
I don't know. I'm not a murderer
But
or
anyway,
something.
if you're talking about like two-factor authentication, right, it's still a very
okay.
one-factor authentication because a ring or something like that is still what you have. So if you want to actually have a more secure, so-called secure password or secure way of authentication, we are looking into different kinds of authentication methods from what you know to what you have. So a multi-factor will make everything much more secure. So for example, I'll be having like a password that I know as well as a ring itself. So that is probably the most secure way, or even your biometrics, which is what you are. Yeah. So that is probably
It's
the
true.
most secure way.
Okay.
So probably back to me. Same news from Google. Today when I woke up and I wanted to look at my RSS feeds from Google Reader, I was greeted with this note: Google Reader will not be available after July 1st, 2013. So I was kind of shocked by that. But the news is official. Google will be killing off Google Reader, probably changing it to something else. I'm not sure, but July 1st is the date to take note that all the Google Reader feeds and everything will be gone after that. And alongside with that, other applications from Google will also be killed off, including AppScript, the GUI builder, AppScript's GUI builder, and 5 UI app widgets, and also the 3D function within Google Earth and Google Maps, Google Building Maker. So Google Making Builder is actually a feature under the 3D version of Google Earth and Google Maps. So that will be killed off, as well as Google Voice for BlackBerry, probably the older versions of BlackBerry.
Wait, so there will be no more Google Earth?
No, it's the 3D version. No, it's the Google Building Maker of the 3D version of the Google Earth.
Okay, so
and
Google
Google
Earth
Maps.
exists now.
Yeah, it
but
still exists.
The thing
but
that is
it's
used to
only
make
that
it.
small feature within it is gone.
I see.
Yeah, but other than that, there's also search API for shopping, Google Shopping, Snap, Snip, Stack, Stop for Macintosh and Windows. Probably things that we've never heard of, and all that stuff is they're just killing it off. Stop wasting money on it. Yeah, based on, and probably make sure that they based on more useful stuff.
How do you find Google Reader?
I actually quite liked it.
It's a RSS feed
Yeah,
thing, right?
yeah. So I can just put my URL link of that certain website in, and they'll just grab all the feed out. So it's quite useful because it consolidates everything into a single place. And just to make sure that all of you should actually probably save all your RSS feeds to a certain site or back it up before Google closes it down. Yeah.
Do
you
it
have
fast.
anything?
Yeah. The last article, right, is actually an innovation project, I would say. Because a man transformed old TV screen into 2000-degree Fahrenheit solar death ray that can actually melt stuff. So, if you don't know how much is 2000-degree Fahrenheit in Celsius, it's actually 1009 degrees. It's enough to burn a hole through you. Yes.
Burn a hole through you.
Yes. So, do you remember the TVs in the past? Not the
TVs in the past, the
Yes.
CRT, the cathode, yeah,
yeah, the CRTs, but the bigger version of that.
the plasmas.
No, I wouldn't say it's
A
the
big
plasma.
CRT TV.
Yes, it's really it's just a huge ass CRT TV. Yes, and he actually took the panels out, right?
How big is
The
the panel?
screen out of it, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and actually turn it into a solar. I would say a magnifying glass to actually melt stuff.
Okay.
So as you can see over here, right? Let me show you the video.
Today seemed like a good day to play with my solar scorcher. I positioned my
Okay,
frame
let's
as
skip a
down
bit.
point
He's just
and
setting up the
some
stuff.
concrete tiles as a base
So he's
for
using
my
the
lights.
concrete block as a
I've
base,
got
right?
power and I'll pouring orange liquid. I'm curious to see what I can do with all this heat, so I filled a glass bottle with water and I'll punch a hole in the cap. It's incredible to see that the instant I focus my lens on the
See?
bottle, it starts
It's instant, you know. You don't have to wait.
It
started boiling.
Yeah.
And I'm a little nervous the bottle might blow. Yep, there it goes. The glass pieces are melting and that's cool, but now
So that's one of the, I would say, more interesting projects around in the internet that
Nice.
people are doing nowadays.
All right.
Yeah. So do you have anything else?
Yeah, this is my last article before we actually conclude the whole thing.
Hmm.
LG is actually coming out with a new eye recognition technology for their Optimus G Pro, and other features that will come in actually coming April. So this new feature is actually called it's called eye recognition spotlight. Oh, sorry, it's eye recognition. Sorry, it's eye recognition. So basically, what it does is probably you are looking at a phone, you're
Okay.
watching a video,
Uh,
so the phone actually detects that you are looking at it. So
Ah.
probably when I look at you, right, the video will pause.
oh.
Yeah. So when after I look back into it, it will detect the pupils are actually focused on the phone again, and they will actually play the video again. So it's actually quite an interesting feature coming up from LG. Yeah.
I think, would they need a very powerful camera to like detect the slight pupil change? No.
No, it's not that. I don't think they actually require that much of precision on the eye pupil. But probably just making sure that the screen and the pupils are in line. Yeah, but it's quite technical lah. But yeah, I think what they are using is really just the front camera to detect the pupils lah. So it's quite a nice new tech from LG. Yeah. So probably that's the end of this episode of Tech Update, and we'll see you guys next week. See ya.
So remember to like our Facebook, our Twitter, and our website at www.thetechrevolutionist.com. And Chris!